What's up, everybody? I built a lot that I never thought I would build, and it is one of the coolest lots ever. I did a little bit of speed building. I did a little bit of storyline. I'm gonna show y'all the little video I made. I'm gonna try and edit together dope.
Divawis for pasa masplima, Daki. Quarba daish, Krina.
Kumbarsan Sibi, Siragua.
Hey, Yebs.
Ah, Quimson Joba.
Giba glash, Sturm, Ponka.
Sorple, Smine Thurzo. Splurb, Sarp Twim, Abin.
Shambo, Wahibin Bayumi, Hayun, Big Compa.
Orb.
Yabia, Osbu, Pilpin Lenza. Thiki Noof, Umpatash Arfanaya.
Sula.
Shona. Zawong. Ooh, Barig. Gah.
old girl and her friend, they fell out, man. They fell out. So Belle and Sia fell out. Belle just saw Sia going down a path that Belle didn't want to be a part of. You know, Sia been smashing a bunch of characters. She got her OF like going crazy. She doing threesome. She doing all this shit. Belle really never really wanted to sign up for all that. She was just trying to show some titties, show some ass, and get famous enough to buy a house. So Belle saw that going down the wrong path and she bounced. But Sia is becoming very successful at OnlyFans, and she's got like 30 or some thousand followers now. And she's still living with old boy. We done did a bunch of OnlyFans content with her. So if y'all want to check that out, make sure y'all go over to the OnlyFans. But this lot right here is a lot that I built. I'm telling you, I was in my shit when I was making this, bruh. Like, I really was just locking in. Because the day that I built this, I actually was going to record. But I had a headache. And I was like, man, I don't really want to record with a headache because I'm going to be all dead and stuff. So I was like, I'm going to just make this lot better. This is the lot that we was building on with the cars on each side on the alley. And I just was like, I was just locked in, man. I was just really locked in. So I got a lot of this stuff from this dude. His name is SG5150, and he's got some of the most realistic, like darker kind of content. Like you see this over here, this is very dark. This is more crime scene, like more morbid type stuff for the Sims. That's where I got these cop cars from. That's where I got these skeletons from. But what I like about his stuff is, you know, my Sims game is not always sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes my Sim game gets dark. Sometimes my Sim game gets evil. Sometimes my Sim game is optimistic and positive. Sometimes my Sim game is on some lovey-dovey shit. And I really wanted to make this lot feel like an abandoned lot that nobody cares about, nobody's been in. It used to be a mechanic garage, then it turned into a storage facility, and then it got abandoned and overrun by like junkies and shit, which is why you see a lot of these skeletons around with bottles and pills and stuff like that. So that's why they put this big metal door on here to get rid of infestation of people. But as you see the inside, man, like I was really just in my whole design and situation. Like I was going crazy. Even over here, look at old boy over here, man. That was the mechanic working on the car. He just gave up. But yeah, man, so this is the lot that I'm gonna have Belle go back to. So it makes sense because the first time, damn, it's just a pistol laying on the floor. The first time I came here, there was no building here, which is fine. But then, you know, we decided to do a little bit something else. But like, look at this upstairs, man. I was going for like you know, Last of Us. That I was kind of going for that theme with this. So I wanted to make it look like the trees had broke through the windows and started growing inside the building. Gardner, another dude, just died sitting up in here. We got a little homeless area right here. The little bed on the floor. The pistol. Somebody else died in the corner. It's just like, it's really sad looking, but it's so good. It's so well made. And then I built with the little shower and stuff. But like I said, a big shout out to the SG5150, because if it wasn't for him, this lot wouldn't exist, because this custom content that I got from him, and he don't even put it online. I had to go to a Reddit to get it, because this is where I got the guns from. This is the dude that made the guns. And it's just cool because like people like me, they don't always want to have sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes you want a little bit of negative. Sometimes you want a little bit of despair. Sometimes you want some guns, some violence in your sim game. And this adds to it. Like you see these bloody footprints, that's hella morbid, bruh. But like, it kind of fits the vibe though. You know what I'm saying? So both sides of this lot are blocked off with police, do not cross, which really just adds to the like disparaging look of it. Like some shit went down, they parked 2 trailers on this side, and you know, it's just like they don't want nobody in here. It's abandoned, it's dangerous. You know, there's drug dealers in there. I mean, drug addicts in there. It's in between these 2 alleys. And then people still park on this side, which is all still part of this lot, but people park on this side, and you know, it just kind of gives that realism that this isn't part of the lot, even though it is part of the lot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get a folder together for y'all on OnlyFans, and I'm gonna have all my CC. I'm gonna have all my lots with the CC though. So when you download it, you'll have all of this in your game, because that's the only way to really do this, because if I put this on a gallery, everything is going to be gone. So the best way to do it is just give y'all my whole folder with everything in it, and then, you know what I'm saying, you support with the OF, and we just rocking like cut off stockings. But yeah, this place is great, man. I love it. I just love it. I really think that this is probably one of my best lots, because I've never really got outside building normal houses. I've always built just like normal stuff, but this is like the first. Look, dude got caught in a tree, broke his neck. I mean, it's bad, bruh. It's a bad lot, man. Got the Trump flag up there, you know what I'm saying, hanging up, overgrown all on top of it. It just looks really realistic. Holes in the wall. It's just great. So the whole reason why she's in all black, because she knows she's fine as hell. She knows this. She knows if anybody sees her on this lot, they're gonna mess with her bad. You already know. So she like, okay, what could I do? I'm gonna put on all black. I'm gonna put on a mask, and I'm gonna just be in here and I'm gonna live. Ain't nobody gonna know I'm a woman, hopefully, and ain't nobody gonna try to mess with me, hopefully. And that's her hopes. And then we're gonna start from rags to riches, from zero. Now, of course, this lot does have some things in it, because I really wanted to add some things like the shower, the toilet. So it's not like actually $0 we starting with, because you do have a couple little things that she could use. But I mean, I wanted to add to the despair. You know what I'm saying? Like the toilet is literally a bucket in the bathroom. The mirror is broken. Like, it's just like a lot of cool design aspects that I really wanted to bring, even though it's not as hard, I guess, as starting with $0 with nothing on the lot. But I think it's still good. So she just in here asleep right now, man. So right now we're gonna have to start from zero. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to build some stuff. And I don't know how I want to do this yet. If I want to renovate this lot and make it where she makes this place better again, or like something like that, because this is a really cool lot. Matter of fact, let me save this lot to the library in its current state, because it's a very good state right now. We're gonna name this shit Skid Row Testicles. Why testicles? Because this is Testicle Road. Skid Row, it needs a number. Shout out to 5150. We're gonna do 5150 Skid Row Testicle Road. No, that's wrong. Why am I doing that? We're gonna do 5150 Testicle Road. 5150 Testicle Road, yo. Cause see, this road looks like a big ass testicle. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why we named it that. So this is 5150 Testicle Road. But this is a great lot, man. As you can see, you got the cars on the side, and then it's just, like I said, I was really just in the zone when I was building this to try and make it. I mean, every little piece of detail you see is an individual thing that I placed. And I just really been liking decorating like this recently. We back at the big ultimate crib right now, man, but I gotta show y'all. So I got all my family in here now. Look at this bottom bar. Everybody is in this one household. So you got me as an elder, the original Sonny Daniel, you know what I'm saying? You got 3 grandkids. No, we got Sonny the third in here. So he's the first Sonny Daniel, you know what I'm saying? Then we got Romeo. Matter of fact, we got Nala. Nala then got old, you know what I'm saying? W Nala though, she's still cute. Got Romeo, he still look the same. We got Lillian, still looking like Island Dream Bay. Beverly in here still kicking. Alicia, my first daughter. Sonny Daniel the second, you know what I'm saying? Summer, big shout out to Summer. Summer's the reason why we in this situation. Sonny Daniel the third. This is Junior's boy. Dion, which is my latest son. I think I need to turn this mic down, by the way. Diamond, aka Jim, which is my latest daughter. Hazel, which is Romeo and Summer's daughter. Basil, which is Romeo and Summer's daughter. And then Daniela, which is my latest daughter. So I actually have 3 kids right now, Dion, Daniela, and Diamond, that are my latest kids, not my youngest kids, I should say. Then my oldest kids is Junior and Alicia, and then Junior got with Lillian. Just so y'all, if y'all don't know the story, Junior got with Lillian and had Sonny Daniel the third, which is this little fella right here. And then with Romeo, I forgot Romeo is my other son. So Romeo, Junior, and Alicia are my 3 original kids. Romeo's kids are Basil and Hazel, which are twins. So those are my grandkids. Nyla's my wife. And then Romeo married Summer. Y'all know that. And then Beverly, Beverly's a family friend, you know what I'm saying? Because Junior was cool with Beverly when Beverly was homeless, and then Beverly needed a place to stay after she escaped and tried to make it. So she called Junior. Junior said, I got you, brought her into the household, and she gonna be a part of like helping make money and stuff like that. But Bev need to get a man though. We gotta get Bev a man. She the only one that's not coupled up with somebody, but this is the whole family, man. Look at the tree. I spent a lot of time trying to get all of this together too, but look at the tree, man. W family tree. This is my goal in life. Get a wife, have a bunch of kids, and then them kids have kids. That's all I really care about. So you got me, Nyla, Diamond, Dion, Alicia, Daniela, Romeo, and Sonny the second, aka Junior. Then Junior's boy is Sonny Daniel the third, and then Hazel and Basil is Romeo and Summer's kid. That's how that's going, man. That's the lineage, man. W lineage, W family tree. But I had to come here and show y'all how everybody looking, how everybody feeling in the house. And to be honest with you, this is literally my dream, bro. Like, if I get this in the future, I'll be happy. I'll be very successful. You see all these people, all these children, all these like lineage, you can't beat that. You just can't beat that. I think everybody going to work and school, and if I still got a whole head of hair, I'll be happy as hell. And I slim down, can't be mad at that, man. Can't be mad at that. So this is where that whole family's gonna live. Oh yeah, everybody need to go to work. I'm tripping. Y'all missing work playing with me. I need to have all of y'all go to work. I'm still in the military as an old man. It's crazy because Nyla lightweight looks like my sister does right now, yo. My sister got a full head of gray hair. She don't even dye it, yo. I'm like, yo, I guess you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? So I have to dye mine, though. There's no way I'm dealing with all that gray hair this early. But my sister is technically a grandma, though, because my nephew had a kid. So technically she got some grandma action going. All right, now I don't know how I'm gonna run this house quite yet. I don't know how I'm gonna run it quite yet because it's gonna be a lot of stuff with these kids and these pop-ups. But one thing I definitely, and we got laundry. We don't even have laundry baskets. One thing that I didn't account for properly is the fact that I have 4 daughters and 3 sons. No, 4 daughters and 2 sons. 4 daughters and 2 sons. I gotta turn this mic down. I think I'm screaming. I think I'm actually screaming in the mic. 4 daughters. Yeah, that's better. That's better. So I have 4 daughters and 2 sons. So we got Dion and Junior, which is Sonny Daniel the third, SD3. You got SD3 and Dion are the only young boys that could go in this room. But my daughter and my granddaughters is Daniela, Diamond, Hazel, Basil, and that's 4. So I need 4 beds in this girl's room and only 2 beds in the boys' room, which is going to be kind of a problem. Not gonna lie, this is gonna be a little bit more of a problem than I thought it was gonna be because we ain't gonna have enough space for all of these beds. I did see somebody in the comments talk about a bunk bed though, which was a great idea because I don't even be thinking about bunk beds. I'm gonna have to do a bunk bed in the other room because there ain't no space for nothing else. Bunk bed. So I want the ones that's actually real bunk beds. Yeah, these. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do 2 rows of these though, like one there, one there. Damn, which is kind of gonna kill the vibe, man. It's kind of gonna kill the vibe, but like I said, it ain't much I could do about it because we kind of stuck like Chuck right now. This is how you could have a desk. See, this is what they was saying. That's dope though. I like that. But right now I need 2 beds and they're gonna have to be in the center. So like 1, 2, and we could still do a little nightstand in the middle here. I could still put the duck on the bed just as a little bit of decor. I mean, I guess that works. It's not quite how I wanted it to be. And then with these TVs, that really don't make sense because they only got 3 TVs and it's 4 of them. Do I give them? Nah, that's just too much. That's just too much. We could just deal with 3 TVs. 2 of them gonna have to agree on something. And with the little boys, since they got 3 beds, we'll just have them have 2 beds. Since these are the same, we'll do that. And then they got all this room in the middle now for what exactly? I could do a desk. The desk is kind of big though, like really want to go with this much space getting taken up by this, but having a computer in the bedroom is definitely nice. Probably not the best for them though, because they're gonna be doing all kind of crazy shit on the internet by their damn self. For right now, we're gonna throw a plant in there and that's just what it's gonna be for right now. It's kind of lame to do that, but nah, you know what? I'll throw a stuffed animal in there. Another one. We already got 2, but we can throw another one in there. Or maybe a life-size. Oh no, what about them life-size action figures by Sergeant 5150? Sergeant 5150 had them like Autobots. You get a little Fallout cut out. That's kind of cool. Just cuz. But nah, we got the Autobots though. We gotta find them Autobots. Yeah, like these. This would be kind of cool in their room. I mean, it's like a way better version of those little robots. Or is that, they look kind of dirty. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. We gotta maybe figure something out with that. This isn't even what we doing this episode. I got a bunch of other stuff to show y'all. I don't know. Figure that out later. What you mean I got one too many elevators? You have one too many elevators. Fuck are you talking about, bruh? How I'm gonna get up to the next floor if I can't? This was never a problem before. So you can only have one elevator? Why can I only have one elevator? Okay, well, this is kind of weird because I want to have more than one elevator. I don't understand why they say you can only have one elevator though. Like, how are you supposed to go up to the next floor? Only one elevator allowed. Wait, y'all gotta let me know in the comments, how is this a thing where you can only have one elevator? So how am I supposed to get to the second floor to the bottom floor? Or vice versa, the bottom floor to the bottom, to the top floor to the bottom floor? How is that supposed to work if I can't have 2 elevators? That don't even make sense. Somebody gotta let me know in the comments because I don't understand that. That's weird. I just wanted to show y'all the family real quick, but a lot has happened, man. And some of y'all ain't gonna know what's going on unless you subscribe to the OnlyFans, but I'm gonna try and help explain it even though if y'all don't. Old girl that was hooked up with the old man last episode, I've been doing a bunch of OnlyFans stuff with her. I got her up to I think 300,000 followers, and I want to show y'all all the stuff, but I can't show y'all on YouTube. I just can't. So y'all got to go over to OF if you want to see all the progress we made. But Santa Claus came over. She smashed Santa Claus. But not only that, Santa Claus killed her dude. He set him up. But what was crazy, which is what I like, is I made it cohesive. So Santa Claus took him to this empty lot where Belle is and murked him on the lot where Belle is. That's all on video. Maybe I could put it on YouTube, maybe not, I'm not sure. But Santa killed a man with a candy cane, and you see I made a whole little crime scene. So now we got a crime scene where Santa killed that dude that's gonna be like a part on the lot. It was very cool how I did it, man. Very cool. And then in the background you could see Belle running in because she was trying to avoid being seen. So yeah, man, we got to get Belle some money. We got to get Belle up out of here. I got to take her money back down to 0 because I did use that to build that little crime scene. So we got to take her money back to 0, and we got to put her back in her normal outfit because she can't be walking around looking like baddie of the year because she don't want nobody to know that she even here. So yeah, this is the new crime scene, man. W crime scene. Santa off that dude. Cigarettes out his pocket, shoes, little box and shit. But yeah, Santa proposed to old girl. For some reason, Santa didn't give a fuck that she was a hoe, and hey, good for her, good for him. So what I want to do though is I definitely want to play with Belle. I want to get her money up. We're gonna do rags to riches with her. But I also want to make a house for Santa and old girl. Which one I want to do this episode? Do I want to build a house this episode, or do I want to play a rags to riches vibe this episode? Because what I like to do is tie everything together. So I wouldn't mind if Belle got with one of my kids once they got old enough. That would be kind of cool. Because like all my stories kind of are cohesive in a sense. They go together. You know what I'm saying? They all kind of go together. Whether they end up together like how Beverly ended up in my house. You see, oh, and another thing I did, big shout out to y'all because I forgot this even existed, lot traits. So you see up there in the corner, we got lot traits. We got private dwelling, great soil, and cat hangout. But that's not it. I literally hit every single lot challenge we got. So we're gonna be getting robbed. It's spooky, it's grody, it's cursed, it's creepy crawlies, it's mold, it's foxes, it's wild prairie grass. Like I got a lot of lot challenges because this is literally a hole in the wall, man. Like this is an empty lot that people have been murdered and overdosed and shit on. So like I want it to be the grungiest, nastiest lot we got, and we're gonna try and help Belle out and get her up out of here, or we might renovate it eventually. But I was looking, this little fox is kind of cute. I don't know if you can tame them. Don't look like it. Who is Good Old? Watch Good Old. Who the hell is Good Old? Is that a fox? That must be a fox. What is he doing? Chat about kits. Playfully scare Good Old. Sing to Good Old. I don't even know what Good Old is. This is all new for me, y'all. But this makes sense though.
Uchima go larga slonkim, Biamekapoi.
The fuck was that? That's crazy. So this is a fox.
Durf na Lorenzi, warp la speed'll get.
So we can name him. His name is Good Old Hood. Let's name him Snow. Snow. Let's name him Snow. So is Snow just like a cool little fox that you can you domesticate foxes? I don't know. It looked like he left. All right, we got to find a way to make some money, Belle. We're going to have to dig through some dumpsters. Is there any dumpsters around here? There is a dumpster right here. Let's dive for deals. There's a dumpster right on the lot, which is kind of convenient. It's the worst part of the lot where everybody's just dead over here. But, I mean, hey, look at this lot, y'all. I swear, I was killing it with this. I was killing it with this lot.
Ooh, noom.
I gotta show y'all the speed build. I probably put it in the video before this. All right, did you find anything? Not really. Keep diving for deals. Belle got a planner. All right, ain't nothing else left in there now. Hey, Belle, why are you playing with fire, yo? Are you trying to die? We ain't got no money to eat either. We need to get some money to eat. We did get this planner though. That was worth $500, that planner. And this die is worth $10. See, I'm thinking like we should get something that we can make money off of though. Like we got $500. What could she do that we haven't done yet that she could make money on? Like how we did the woodworking. What else do they have besides woodworking? I need to get a damn burglar alarm too. That's only $85. Yeah, I need to get one of those. I almost want to put it on the outside though, because the other day when I was doing that with Santa Claus, a burglar came out here and stole these doors because I got so many items outside. So I might want to put something over here or something. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work the same like that, though. Hopefully it does. Got activities. I mean, maybe we could get into the wine making, but that seemed like that was like a real long-term type of thing. That didn't seem like something that would really benefit us very quickly. Chicken coop. You know what I probably should do, though, for real? Instead of buying something like that, I probably should buy some seeds and start planting some seeds. I'm not gonna buy the cannabis because the cannabis takes too damn long. We need to buy, is it spring? No, it's winter, but it don't matter. Damn, you could make tobacco seeds. I'm gonna get fruits though. Let's get 1 pack of fruit seeds. Let's open that up and see what we got in there. Okay, we got apples and tomatoes. What's up with the strawberries, though? I need some strawberries, man. Starter flowers. Let's get 1 more pack of seeds and see if we can get some strawberries. We got a banana. Damn, I need some strawberries because you make a lot of money off strawberries. Let's get 2 more packs of fruit. Open them up. Yeah, we're not getting what I thought we were going to get. So it looks like the most we going to probably do. See, an apple is a tree, though. Yeah, that's going to be an apple tree. Grapes. We can grow our own grapes. That might be kind of lucrative. Let's see. Let's try to grow our own grapes. Let's plant these. Because, I mean, you homeless, man. Like I told y'all before, the best thing to do if you homeless is start growing your own food. Okay, don't look like she could get to that other side, of course. So that's kind of a waste. I could buy some more planters, though. Ooh, those is $200. Let's grow these tomatoes over here. So at least we got a little something growing up. She's already hungry. All we got is $80 though. We got $80. We could grill something up here, but this is all a lot of dough. Franks. What about Franks and beans? No, hot dogs. That's only $13. Let's do the hot dogs. Hopefully she don't burn herself up. You got to put on your camouflage though. Hey, you can't be out here in the baddie outfit. Come on now. And then take that food upstairs. I don't know why you put it down here. You need to take that food and take it upstairs. Put it on the table. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, at least she got some food though. She gonna use this little nasty toilet and then go to sleep in her little nasty bed. What is that noise? Damn, look at all these cats. All kind of cats. Look at this cat right here. He got a little hat on. Just strolling around. I did put cat lot though. This is gonna be a cat lot. It's gonna be all type of stuff on this lot. Cats, wolves, foxes. Look at this little cat. He's actually cute as hell. Should we try to adopt him? Can you do that? I'm pretty sure you could grab a cat from outside. I'm pretty sure. There's another one right here. They just going in and out of the house, huh? Dakota's kind of fresh. Oh shit, they fighting? Damn, we got Bengals. Juniper. Juniper look dope. I ain't gonna lie. Look at Juniper. Y'all gotta come in or out, man. Stop opening and closing the damn door. Like, I'm about to have to lock this door for y'all. Lock for everyone except Belle. Well, it looked like your ass just got locked in. Hey, you might be my cat. Not gonna lie, you might be my cat. Cause it got locked in here. Let's see if he want to be friendly or not.
Oh, Javine Doyam.
You rocking with me or nah? Okay. It looked like he rocking with me a little bit. Let's just pet him on some chill vibes. Wow, you must be really rocking with me. You doing all that? Okay, we got a robber coming. This alarm is already going off. Look at that. W alarm. Look at that. Already going off. She gonna confront the burglar, but she not wearing her fit, man. You gotta wear your intimidation. Yeah, you gotta wear your actual fit so people don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Confront the burglar.
Bahira Ruth Faye. Skizna Plushi's the breeze.
Orig.
Yeah. Told her ass to go kick rocks. Yeah, putting that on the outside is the move for sure. They get alerted before you even go anywhere. But we gotta do something to make some bread though. We do got a little bit of something going on upstairs. She got her crops getting watered. She watering her crops, which is good. Damn, there's another cat up here. This little white and gray cat. He rocking with us too.
So, Yalmish.
That's cute. Very cute.
Beans good.
W cats.
Oh,
Damn.
dippa dippa.
He actually was able to pick him up. That's cool. Look at Belle. Got all kind of cat action going. If you gonna have some cats, Belle, you gonna have to buy them some food though. We ain't really got money like that. So it's like, matter of fact, let's grab some more food for ourselves because we need to eat before this go bad. W Belle though for living like shit just because she had some morals. All right, let's buy them a bowl. We gotta buy them some food. $25 pizza pet box food bowl. I like this. It looks trifling, just like the rest of this place. And we could fill the bowl for them for $5. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. W realism. Where's that music coming from? Oh, the walkie-talkie can play music? I didn't know that. That's kind of cool, low-key.
Hey, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell.
I was really hoping we could make some more money faster, but it's like, man, it's slow as hell trying to make some dough here. I probably should buy some patches of dirt and just try to grow some crops in that instead. Maybe push some of this shrubbery back a little bit. and then be able to, hopefully she can still plant stuff right here. That'd be convenient. Yeah, it look like she can. Y'all ain't even eating this cat food. I spent $5 for that food. Y'all ain't even gonna eat it. It said it failed to germinate. Try putting it on a more open place before putting it. Fuck you mean? Yo, I just opened the door and look at all these other cats that just came in here. They eating it. Look at some of these cats coming in here eating it. See, this is kind of realistic though. I mean, if you was homeless, you would definitely have some cats around. Just for companionship, but definitely, I mean, they gonna see you and want to get some food from you. Damn, that cat's eating my food. I didn't know cats could eat human food. This little dude with his leather coat on. Oh, that's the meerkat. I thought he was kind of cool. We need to introduce ourselves to him.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the meerkat is kind of dope. I ain't gonna lie. I like the meerkat. It's crazy watching them like try to live without having nothing. Like they get their fitness up and stuff by themselves for real, because they just be doing sit-ups and push-ups because they bored. Actually kind of dope, low-key. Look at this place from the inside, man. This shit is looking crazy. Look at that. This cat don't do nothing but make noise. Why? Why you gotta make so much damn noise? You just shitting in here and everything? See, that's gonna be a problem. We can't have that. We can't have y'all just shitting in the floor.
Fanaya.
You know what? I think I could use this doo-doo to fertilize the plant, can't I? What the hell is going on? Oh, it's an earthquake. I forgot we got earthquakes on this lot too. Damn. I didn't know what was going on. It's your last $2, Belle. So you better eat the rest of that corn. Don't let that shit go to waste. Yeah, do not let that shit go to waste. Get another serving of it. We gotta dive for some more deals because we done ran out of money. $6. That ain't gonna do nothing for us. We got a toy helicopter. Alright, we got a nightstand. That ain't bad. Couple little things. Not bad, not bad. Wait, she found this helicopter in the trash and it's worth $10,000? I didn't know you could find like custom content in the garbage. I mean, that's kind of a lot. I mean, the nightstand is only worth $85. I can sell that. But $10,000, that's kind of cheating a little bit. It's not because you found it in the trash, but still. How the hell you gonna find a whole entire helicopter in the garbage can? That is crazy. They eating all this food that I left down here. That's cool though. I do want to go check on that other household though. Old girl Sia with Santa Claus. I want to see what's up with that, because we might be able to do a little bit of renovating. Did you know when Santa Claus comes to live with you, he brought $500,000? And I don't know how that is because I didn't mod that Santa Claus at all. But that Santa Claus brought $500,000, man, when he moved in. She already had some money, but he brought $500,000. Santa brought $500K, bruh. And he got gold teeth. So let's plan a wedding event because they about to get married. So you got the bride and groom. And then we gonna invite some people. He don't know nobody. How the hell you Santa Claus and don't know nobody? Let's have her throw the wedding event if that's possible. Yeah, plan the wedding event. Let's do a wedding ceremony. We got the bride and groom. I can't believe this girl is getting married, man. If you on the OnlyFans and you didn't see what she did some crazy shit. But it's like all dogs go to heaven, all hoes get married. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. We do have guests. Look at all these romantic relationships she got with all these men. She done smashed, I think, everybody on here except the baby. Like literally. And like Julia and stuff. So we're gonna just invite a lot of these people, which is really awkward. How you gonna invite everybody that you done slept with to your wedding? We might even invite Belle because Belle was her best friend till they fell out. 15 guests. We gotta pick a location. We're gonna be exchanging vows. Oh, this is the line of activities. Okay, well, we gonna walk down the aisle. We gonna exchange vows. We gonna do the kiss. We gonna do a celebrational feast and the first dance. And then this is the dress. Damn, you could do a lot. Look at this dress code. Boho polished. And then you could set the colors. So if we want to do pink polished, and then we could edit their outfits. Damn, you could do a lot with this now. I ain't know it was this much detail.
Niba hawa, ufra.
And why you screaming in my ear though? And this is for her formal fit, so this is what she gonna actually wear to the wedding. This is nice. I kind of like that. That's good right there. We ain't trying to spend too much time on this shit, but I do kind of want to build in my house, man. And we got money to spend on it, so it's kind of like, why not just go crazy with it? And then Santa Claus needs something way better than this. I had fun with this shit on OF though. I'm not gonna lie, I really did, because it was just so much we could do, man, that you just start like just doing shit. Santa Claus, I'm thinking Santa could wear the red sparkly suit. What y'all think about that? The red sparkly suit, red shiny suit, or did he go gold and red bathrobe on some king shit with some red shoes? I mean, he is Santa Claus, man. You know what I'm saying? Santa Claus get to do what the hell Santa Claus want to do. He don't care what you think. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's Santa Claus. I think I'm gonna go with that. Why not? I mean, she's marrying Santa Claus. All right, and then we'll pick the venue, which the venue is gonna be, let's pick an actual venue. Isn't it a wedding pack? Yeah, this place, wedding venue. Let's just do it at the actual wedding venue. This is the first time I think I've ever done a wedding at a place for a wedding. I'll be lazy with that shit. Real lazy. All right, so these is all the men that she done had sex with, which is kind of crazy, but Santa Claus seems to not mind. That is really cool that everybody's wearing pink. That is really cool. Okay, and then are they gonna just do everything that they gotta do? Looks like a reality show right now, like Bachelorette. It actually looks like a Bachelorette type situation. All these men and one bride. Where are y'all going though? And then she just in here by herself. So this is our checklist. We gotta walk up the aisle or walk down the aisle, play wedding music and walk down the aisle, and then how does this work? First time I ever did this, y'all. So she just walked down the aisle by herself. Am I supposed to have Santa? Ain't they supposed to walk down together? Or maybe not. Somebody's supposed to walk you down the aisle, right? Man, what the hell am I doing, y'all? Cannot plan a social event. Exchange vows. Exchange vows with officiant and kiss. Yeah, let's do that. Let's exchange vows with the officiant. We are gathered here today to pronounce you man and wife. Santa Claus, you know your girl was a hoe before this, right? You sure? Okay. I am here to pronounce y'all man and wife. You may exchange the vows. Exchange the vows, my boy. Go ahead and exchange the vows, bruh. Okay, maybe I should have did this shit without the officiant. Okay, here you go.
This band trip.
Benay!
W Sana.
Sure, chef.
And Shamis. Amujo Scoons. Mitzel DeRoy.
Huh? Oh, slip before.
Y'all gonna kiss too or what?
Cribbix. Ayabu. Preshamudo.
W's.
Leash.
Look, how the hell did Santa get gold teeth, yo? I didn't give him gold teeth. He always come with gold teeth? Okay, now y'all can kiss the bride. You can kiss the bride. I'll announce you man and woman. There you go.
Oroboy Wadig.
There you go, Santa.
Benfi.
There you go, see ya.
Baluvi.
Now you can kiss the bride. Damn.
Bogoya?
What kind of kiss was that? Yeah, do better, bro. There you go. W's. Alright, now y'all could do your first dance. We already did the exchange vows.
New Lloyd.
Okay. So we did that. We didn't even gather everybody around, did we? Gather for toast. Gather for toast. Gather for toast. Okay.
Yazilf Boik. Amkar.
Hey, Wes.
Muchi Bichi.
Jabe Sturka. Yep. Yamba hey.
So now they gonna do a toast?
So.
I guess. Santa's jealous. Damn, everybody just got a negative. What did she do? Just flirt with somebody? No, we don't want Santa to be jealous. Damn. So one of them just flirted with her in front of him. Don't get Santa mad. He gonna start offing y'all. You already shot that other dude or shot him with a damn bow and arrow, a fucking candy cane.
Tuni Niska.
Break a Flanovo.
Damn, he mad about that shit now.
Rouge. Bogoya?
They ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it, y'all. They have a hard time kissing every time. Look at that. It's kind of dumb of me to bring everybody to this wedding that she actually slept with. But how do we do the first dance though? That's what I need to do, the dance. You gotta do the first dance, and then this will be a complete wedding ceremony. Where do you usually do the first dance? Gather for the first dance. Oh, look at this. They all out here. Damn, she didn't mess with every single one of these dudes, y'all. Ain't that crazy? So they got their little first dance, you know what I'm saying? Little first dance going. W Santa, W Sia. Alright. So that's a complete event. We good then. W. That was a successful event. I mean, I had never did it before. It could have definitely been a whole lot better. But now what we definitely need to do is renovate this house. We got too much money, too much progress. Yo, they had a baby? Oh yeah, she was pregnant, wasn't she? She was but listen, she got abducted by aliens when I was doing the OnlyFans shit. She got abducted by aliens. Now, I don't know if this is Santa's baby or an alien baby. That's actually a good question. If he's in a genealogy, then he's the dad. Okay, yeah, he's the dad. So this is Santa Claus's baby. W Santa. So they got a kid now. Damn. Santa wasn't bullshitting. But since this is a sim house, I do kind of want to do some renovations on it. Like make it look really crazy. Maybe add a full basement. And I got a bunch of pictures from doing the OnlyFans career that we probably could sell and in like an art gallery type of way. Let's check her creator dashboard. See what she got so far. Okay, so far, Sia has 307,000 followers. She's only got 886 subscribers though, which I guess still is a lot. She has gained 44,000 subscribers. She earned 500. So I need to post some stuff for the subscribers, I think. So far, I got 99 plus pictures that I could sell of her, but probably they're only gonna be worth like $1. But I could build up a business though. Like we could have her make an art studio. That might be kind of fun, but see, I might have to cut a lot of that out and put that on OF because that's going to be like her pictures that she took on the site and shit. I got to buy them a vacuum too because this house is insane. Matter of fact, I'm buying y'all 2 vacuums. I want both of y'all to vacuum at the same time. You vacuum around and you vacuum around. I need both of y'all on this. Yeah, both of y'all. He gonna vacuum in there. Look at that. W teamwork. He got the bedroom vacuum in it. She got the living room. Cause this house is insanely dirty. Look at this. Stuff is still accumulating. I like the dust pack, but I feel like it should take more time to get dusty like that. Like it should not be that quick to get dusty. I think we straight. Everybody's sitting out here talking. Cool. It's crazy because this house is so small that I would have to build a top floor to make this really feel and look nice. But I almost kind of want to though. Like what y'all think? Y'all want to get into some building? Y'all want to do some building? I'm always down for some building, man. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because now people actually kind of like the building episodes. Back in the day when I first started, like in 2014, 15, people used to hate building episodes, but I actually always loved them. See, what I'm thinking is go ahead and just add a top floor. Like the bottom floor could still be maybe the kitchen. And yeah, we can do the kitchen and the living room still. But everything else, like this whole bedroom, I think could be gone. We could completely get rid of this bedroom. They had good moments in there, but it's time for them to be moving on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking push that back, maybe even take the bathroom out. But I'm thinking for a first floor though, first floor, you could really just make this all kitchen, living room, and then have a bathroom and then a stairwell going upstairs. And the stairwell could be, well, I got to get rid of this roof. Cause see, that's the way the house looks right now. I'm thinking about just going ahead and doing something like that, extending it. But now I'm looking at it, this look a little funky. We're going to have to bring this out some, yeah, like that. See, that's kind of nice though. You got enough room to put your car right there, I think. Yeah, you got enough room to put one car right there, possibly two. We had to get, oh, this is old boy's car. So my ideology was she bought herself a Cybertruck. He also bought her, her old dude bought her a purple BMW, and then her old dude had this Jeep that was like a greenish color, which kind of matched his vibe. Just to add a little bit of visual interest, we do something like that. I'm not hating that right there. You got a little bit of overhang, which creates that visual interest. And then as far as the roof go, we could always do something a little bit more traditional. Hopefully it blends in some. See, it's hard to blend this traditional shit in when I do that, them full top floors like that, because a lot of the times they just start to look ridiculous. But see, a normal house has like different roof lines and all of that. See, I don't be doing all that shit. I be doing them big windows. But see, stuff like that starts to look kind of weird, even though I'm not really keeping to no traditional house here. It just don't have to stay a traditional house. I'm just renovating it so it looks better. Cause I mean, they got money now. They ain't trying to live like they ain't got no money. Even the windows and all that type of stuff, all of that can go. We could replace this with a whole lot more of a modern feel. This stuff don't have to stay traditional. I do kind of like having a little area for the cars though. Now, whether or not we make this a closed off garage or we just leave it how it is, that is a question that we got to determine for ourselves. But see, if I block that off, you ain't gonna really be able to fit no car there. We'll be able to have a lot of room upstairs though. But see, this kind of look unrealistic though. I'm kind of not liking to do what I thought I was gonna like to do. Cause like having this big top piece right here is kind of ugly versus if I just followed this same guideline. That's ugly too though. Maybe make it a little smaller. Maybe that would help. Make it a little smaller. If I wanted to, I could keep these same windows to keep that same traditional look. If I chose, that's something I wanted to do, which to be honest with you, I doubt that's gonna happen. But it's a possibility, because if I keep the traditional look to this house, I can kind of line the windows up so everything looks somewhat respectable, and then put the little roof on there. I can make these twice as high, I believe. Yeah, you could just extend these up if you need to, which that might not be high enough. Extend those up and then we could still do the traditional roof. Not quite sure exactly how this was, but I think it hung over like that, right? And then we could do like, that's the one piece, and then do the other one to hit it from the side. See what I'm saying? Hit that shit from the side like that, and then do another front piece and then just line them up so they kind of look like they belong like that. Is that ugly? But is it gonna work? Probably. We just gotta make it work. Damn, that's ugly. Oh, it's ugly because this ain't lining up. That's supposed to be like that. Then you can bring it down. This one's supposed to be, matter of fact, get rid of this one. And then just have the one that's we hitting from the side. Yeah, like that. That way you still keep your visual interest without losing the character of the house. And then we could just do a window there and like 2 windows here. If we kept this same look, which I keep saying if we, and I keep doing more and more to make it keep this same look, it's because I'm trying to make sure it looks decent before I just say, yeah, this is it. But even this, I want to make this go all the way through to give it, or at least, yeah, like that. Yeah. That looks cool. That looks cool. And then we gonna get rid of these pillars. I don't understand how you can make them taller though, because you want them to go up to the top. So some of them you can make go up and down, but that ain't far enough up. So how that's supposed to work? Unless the columns just ain't gonna work right there. I might have to build my own columns, which I ain't opposed to doing. That ain't nothing but a quick bam, boom, bam, boom, and then just do a bam, boom at the top, bam, boom at the top like that. There you go. That's your own columns. You don't even need no columns. I don't even know what a column is, but we got our own. Yeah, actually, that looked pretty good like that, to be honest. And honestly, you want to get creative with this shit. You want to get wicked. You could put a door up there, extend this patio. Wait. Let me think. How do I do this? Yeah, right. Take this. I'm trying to think of how the hell I'm supposed to do what I'm doing right now. Take this. Do you use a platform maybe? Yeah, use a platform. Take that platform over. Look at your boy. Look at your boy. And then create the top like how we just had it. Take the fence. Boom, boom, bam. Get the siding. Finish that back off. You got a house with a double balcony. See, look at your boy, man. Look at your boy learning how to make ugly houses. It look good. All right, now we gotta get this foundation right because this is the wrong foundation. I just realized that. Yeah, we gotta get this brick foundation. So now this is gonna look like the real version of this house, just a little bit amplified. Should I make another pillar right here? Yeah, I think I should, just for structure. That structure looks a little bit weak without that. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll make a driveway too. Yep, do the driveway. We'll have the Cybertruck and the beam sitting out there. We're gonna get rid of all this little rubble. I mean, they about to start a family, man. You can't have all this garbage when you starting a family. You gotta have a respectable house, a respectable home. We're gonna put the Cybertruck in the front just cause Sia had bought that herself, you know what I'm saying? That was her first OnlyFans purchase. All right, now let's get rid of everything else on this lot that's painted on. To be honest with you though, I mean, we ain't did nothing to the inside yet, but this actually is a nice upgrade on the outside. I had saw this comment, big shout out to you. You had said, stop wasting time on the outside. And I feel you, but you gotta understand, Brody. I've been doing this shit a long time. And I used to focus on the inside too. But then what I started realizing, if you focus too much on the inside and you don't focus on the outside, what ends up happening is your house is ugly on the outside because houses aren't really built structurally that nice from the inside. But if you build the outside first, then you could work the inside how you need it to be. Like this house. This house looks like a mess. I would have built a big square if you're talking about starting from the inside. But since I started from the outside, I could work the inside how I need to. But when you work the inside, you can't always work the outside how you need it to be worked after the fact. Sometimes you just can't do it. It's just not possible. So where I understand where you're coming from, it's just not the way to do it for me, man. You know what I'm saying? You need a little something there, but I don't want to go crazy. I don't know. We still playing with this. Still trying to make it work out. I think we're gonna put the trash cans back there. We're gonna do 2 trash cans just to add to that realism. See what I'm saying? Do the 2 trash cans like that. I might go ahead and just pave that off too. Or maybe at least pave that off. I don't know. I guess I could center these, couldn't I? Well, nah, I can't, because that's going to mess up some kind of way. I could get it close, though. Then I could actually just put these back here. That kind of looks a little bit better. Get rid of that tile. And then we could just do the mulch. We could mulch all that off. Put us up a little fence, and then we could just mulch it up. Like this. And then all that could be mulch. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. We're gonna move these trash cans to the corners. So you can still move the car back, but you can have your trash cans too. Well, that's cool. I guess I am gonna stick to this traditional look. That's what it looks like I'm doing, ain't it? Well, I could do a little something different. I could square this off. I prefer to do that because I don't like that the fencing and stuff for these houses be so out of pocket. So we can make us a little mulch bed there, mulch bed there. We'll leave the sides alone because like we don't really need to do that. I could extend this one out though, like that. I could do that. If I was to do that, yeah, I think I might actually do that though. That looks a little bit cooler. And then we can add like flowers and, you know, decor in those beds. I think that'll look good. So right now we'll just throw a little dirt in there just to give us a little something. And then we'll go back later and really just go in. Question is, should I have Sia still do OnlyFans, or should she just be a mother now? I guess that's the question that all them OnlyFans girls have to ask. Do I quit and become a mother, or do I do it anyway? That is the question. Will it blend? That is the question. All right, so yeah, that's how we gonna do that. That's gonna be a nice little mulch path right there. Look at that, already an upgrade, and we ain't even got into actually making it look official yet. Already a W. Already. Oh look, we could even do something like that too. Add a little color to that thing. Put a little color on it, a little pattern on it. Look at that. Make it really feel like it's a thing. That's kind of thick though. I guess it's thick, but it kind of worked though, depending on what the style is. I think I'd rather go with something a little, well, actually now I'm looking at it, that might be the best one to go with. This one's not bad either. That one's a little too thick. What about this one in white, just the white wood? Yeah, that's cool. We'll go with the white wood on there. Go with the white wood. I could do a whole little cap around there, huh? Damn. I could cap these off too. I don't know about capping those off though. Is that a good look? Capping off the second floor like that? I guess it's not a bad look. It just looks a little bit extra, but I guess it'll work. This is a nice little upgrade though. So now we can go on the inside, like I was saying, we can go on the inside and see like what we got to work with. Because this entire inside don't have to be no certain way. We could do whatever we want to in here. Like one thing I definitely want to do is get rid of this ugly ass furniture that her old man used to have. And I gotta find a place for some steps. I was thinking putting the steps here. So then you come up, that's like the hallway area on the upstairs. So you could bust out the hallway like right there. Take that joint down. That's your hallway. Then you got bedrooms, bathrooms, whatever. Or since that's a little bit bigger, I could do this. Now you split even on both sides. I kind of like that. If I wanted, could take it all the way down. That could be the window for the hallway. Or leave it up. That could be the master suite right here with the balcony. That joint could go like that. That could be a master suite right there with the ensuite bathroom. Master suite, ensuite bathroom. See, this is what I be talking about, man. I be cooking, bro. I be cooking this shit. I be in here frying up lobster dinners, man. Do you even fry lobster? You don't even fry lobster, but I be frying lobster dinners, bruh. I fry them up. And it's just because, like, I be doing this shit. Like, you feel me? So then bedroom number 1 is over here. Bedroom number 2, that's the question. How we gonna do bedroom number 2? Because it's gonna have to be at least here. That would only be a 2-bedroom. I was trying to do 3 bedrooms up here. And then do just kitchen and living room down here with the bathroom. And then do 3 bedrooms upstairs. The only issue with the 3-bedroom thing is that this is not gonna allow me to make enough space. Pull this over so then they could walk down. It's gonna lightweight interrupt what I got going on right here. I guess you could do bedroom though. Like that could be bedroom. Even this could be bedroom. It might be too much. You could do bedroom. That's a small bedroom, but you could classify it as a bedroom. You could bust out another one right there. Small, but it could be a bedroom. I'm gonna have to adjust these windows, which I don't even know if I'm gonna keep these windows. Looking at this like this, one of these could be extended. So actually, that could be a bedroom. This could be the bathroom. And then this could be another bedroom. So then you got your little hallway walk around here, which I like to do the little half walls now. So we'll bust out the half walls. Boom, boom. Then you will have, just for the sake of this, I'm gonna have all open doors. So we're gonna do the open doors. We'll make them white just cause. So we'll have the one door here, bedroom. This will be the bathroom, so we could do bathroom like right there. First door to the left. Second bedroom. Do we want to do directly up the steps? I don't really love that for design, but we'll see. And then master suite could be across the hall on the right side. Plus, you got the bathroom, ensuite bathroom. So that's what I'm thinking. And then downstairs, we just do kitchen, living room, and bathroom downstairs. Low key a W setup. Low key a W setup. Mostly it being not that ridiculous. Like, it looks just as good as these houses. Actually, it looks a lot like this house on some traditional shit if I keep it like this, which I might, because I kind of like keeping the little traditional suburb houses instead of making them like super modern. I mean, this is kind of a modern traditional house right here. That actually looks pretty good though. I just got to put a little bit of effort into it, and I think we might have something right here. They got to clean up these floors though, man. These floors are ridiculous. Like, I just built this floor. Why is it this dirty? And then for the roof, we could just go with some black shingles. I don't know if we gonna stick with this or not. Could go with some pink shingles. I'm just more focused on the layout right now more than the details. She got a lot of stuff in her inventory though. I need to get rid of all of this. Oh, this might have been old boy's inventory that died. I don't know where all this stuff came from. This is like wedding decorations or something. We got stoves. The only thing I want to keep in here is her actual pictures that she took. Okay, that's everything in the inventory. Actually made us a nice little piece of change too. And then everything downstairs, which to be honest, most of this, matter of fact, all of this is getting deleted. Look at this, her old picture with him. We definitely gonna get rid of that. All right, we gotta get rid of all this stuff because I mean, honestly, maybe I'll keep this picture. Honestly, this house has too many memories for Sia because she was getting busy in this thing. She want to get rid of all these memories. So since I'm keeping the steps there, I probably should get rid of this window. Or at least move them over. Yeah, I'll move them over. Could have one there and one there. That's cool. And then that'll be the stairwell going up. Depending on if I want to block this off or not will depend if I should keep these windows. Because see, I could just block that off. Then it won't be no need for this. Get rid of that window, keep that one, get rid of this one, and then this will be the bathroom. We'll make a nice little show off kind of bathroom right there. Nice little show off bathroom, and then we're gonna come in here and make all of this feel totally different. Get rid of these curtains. I need to get rid of these lights too because I'm gonna need to do a new grid layout, most likely. Yeah, I will. Get rid of all these lights. Make the floor at least all one thing. Now, you know we're not going with wood, but I got to make it one thing for right now. All right, and then we could do a nice little grid layout, a new grid layout, which I'm thinking one there, maybe every two. See what that ends us up in a little bit of a bad predicament. Cause see, that's there, that's there. Let's just take it to the corner. That's lined up, right? Yeah. I think I'm gonna only do 2 rows. I don't think we need more than that. So just to line it with the steps, we'll go there, 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 here, and here. How does that look inside? We probably could have went with 3. I hate to go light crazy, but sometimes the light just make it feel better anyway. There's one problem here. This ain't centered. So I'm gonna have to slide something over. Or nah, you know what? I could just slide these down. They seem a little bit too concentrated in the middle though, now don't they? Let's take a look inside. Gotta make sure this is, yeah, that looks pretty good though. They do look a little concentrated in the middle though. Almost like I could put another one up, which would be kind of crazy, right? But I got it. 1, 2, another one, 1, 2, another one, 1, 2, another one. Nah, that ain't gonna work. What if I did this? 1 here, 1, 2, another one, 1, 2, another one, 1, 2, another one. Maybe I should move them over. So bring it close to the wall. Do 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, another one. 1, 2, 1, 2, another one. 1, 2, another one. How does that layout look? I like that layout a little bit better. All right, well, that's what we gonna do then. It's not gonna be centered with this front door, but like, I don't think it matters. It definitely doesn't matter. Yeah, that's cool. That's a nice bright living room, which is gonna be nice because we're gonna try to make this like a modern art style. Cause I think what I'm gonna have them do is own an art studio. I think that'll be kind of cool. Yeah, this is gonna look good. We just gonna have to make some adjustments to the windows, doors, wallpapers, but this is gonna look good. I'm thinking we want to just keep it smooth for right now. So I need something that's just like a smooth solid. I don't know if I want to go with white. I don't think I want to, you know, I haven't built a white house in a long time though, like with the stark white walls and all that. I haven't done that in a minute. I don't know if I'm getting ready to do it right now either, but I haven't made that in a minute because I've been caught up on the tans and browns and shit like that. But see, a house look like this is also very fresh. Very fresh. I mean, we can get into that real ultra modern look real quick because y'all know that's where I come from. I come from the ultra modern design, and that's where we always started from. And I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided fully, but I'm thinking about it. I'm just saying what some of the stuff we got, how would it look with certain situations. And like, I wasn't going to do this way, but I kind of like putting a TV on that wall instead of busting it out on that wall. It might look a little bit better. And then we do the little TV stand, which would be cabinets of what texture? I mean, what color? We just go black and white? I don't know, maybe. Right now we just trying stuff out. I'm just trying to see, do I want to go with like the ultra modern or not? Because I do got a bunch of couches I ain't used yet. Sectionals. I wanted to use these. I haven't used these yet. Look how dope them couches are. Well, I guess it's not too big. I could use these in here. I don't know about this color scheme though. That's kind of fresh though. I like those. I definitely like those. I don't know, y'all. We just trying some stuff out right now. We just trying some stuff out. That's a nice big plant to have in the corner, ain't it? It's got a lot of shadows going though. I definitely need a big ass plant in the corner. Something that's kind of oversized just because. Want it to be oversized just because we can. Damn, I kind of like these too. This isn't really what I was looking for, but this is kind of nice. Just to add that little bit of nature to it. I was going to do this anyway. I was going to do the double cabinets, one on the top, one on the bottom, because I like doing that. Should I go there with it or all the way to the top? All the way to the top or midway? That is the question. Oh, if I go midway, I might as well do the tallest ones than these. I don't know. I kind of like that though. I kind of like that. You can't really beat storage either. Got the little greenery coming down. I haven't done this in a long time, y'all. So y'all gotta give me 2 for trying different things. Cause I've been trying a lot of different things, but y'all know my first one and only design was always this ultra modern look. So I'm a little intrigued with some of the things we could do here. We could do some lights like this just to add to the fun of it. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not, but it does kind of add to the fun a little bit. Maybe take them to like right there where it's not fully down, but yeah, where you can't really see where it attaches at. I kind of like that. And then we could do like a little side light on the edges. I wasn't expecting to do this, but I'm kind of liking it, man. I'm kind of liking it. And this couch comes in a lot of different colors. We could just go blacks. The blacks. I love the blacks. The blacks love me. I don't know. Could we go with the blacks? Or is that too much black? Too much blackety black? I don't know. I kind of like it. Maybe lighten up the floor? Nah, might be too much black to be honest. But at the same time, I could go with like the more muted, because I don't mind the black. Because see, the black, what it'll do is it'll make it feel nice and cool. It'll be like a cool color. It'll be all of that. Make the house gray. Accent wall, light stone. I don't know. I'm just playing. I'm playing with ideas. I don't know about these dark ass walls though. Walls might be a little too dark. Maybe go with the lighter gray. I don't know. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We still trying to figure stuff out with the design. Let's go kitchen. Go to the kitchen. I think what only makes sense to go with is the cabinets that actually match the cabinets we just put down, which aren't these, but these do match. And they got a bunch of different variations too, which I kind of like. We could put a little dining room table here too. Did they change this? I don't remember that being the icon for that. The little L-shaped desk, the L-feet desk. I don't remember that. Dining room table, y'all. What y'all think about that? Dining room table with some chairs. Not chairs we always use, but maybe something that's a little bit more cold and modern vibes. Cold and modern. Nothing we ain't never used is cold and modern. We basically used everything that was cold and modern, but y'all know I've used these chairs a million times, but we're just trying shit out right now. We doing some trying right now. We just trying shit. Some of it's gonna look cool, some of it's not, but we're just trying shit. I'm thinking about throwing my custom content on there. We ain't been able to use it with these old houses we've been building. I might be able to actually use mine. Yeah, see, that looks a lot better. And we could use the new little trick where we can find the different types we want. That's a nice look right there. The city skyline. These would be cool too in a row. Or just two maybe. Cause see, these go together. See, I made these so they all go together. Then I got this one too, which goes with it. Couldn't put all three in here, but I could if I made them smaller. But then that might be too small. Yeah, that don't hit the same as the bigger one. At least that size. Even though I really kind of like this size better. You could do two, but that's really cramming that up. Not the hugest fan of that. Some of these look good. These look good. Maybe I don't go with like an actual picture. Maybe I go with some of that vibe shit I just had. That one looks good too though. So does this. Damn, there's a few of these that look good. This one too. Both of these look good. Damn. Finding this shortcut on the keyboard is like one of the best things to find stuff. I kind of like this one though, y'all, because this kind of matches. You got the green, you got the black, you know what I'm saying? Like it actually kind of goes. I was just trying that. It's like a little console area. I've never done that before. I was just thinking, how would that look if I did that? It looks a little weird. It definitely looks a little weird. Something I never tried though. And then like make this one come down. I don't know. It's kind of a fun idea. I don't know. That's I don't know. This is a tight house. It's not that big in here to be doing stuff like that, I don't think. I was just thinking that might look alright, but if I did that, it might need to be the smallest ones like that. And even then, that's kind of pointless. It is and it isn't though. Let's just take it up for right now. I don't think I'm gonna keep that. And then for the kitchen, let's see how big we can make this kitchen. Okay, we already running into a problem here. This is a different size. And what is the back of these? What cabinet is this? Damn, I don't know which one of these is the actual. Oh, this is it right here. Okay, so you got your actual piece. We'll do that there. Matter of fact, we'll put this one here. Then this one. Bust out the corner piece. Let's just turn on auto cabinets for right now. Why can't we turn on auto cabinets? Oh, these aren't auto cabinets no matter what. Damn, that sucks. I never had a cabinet not be able to go into a corner. Well, I can't use those. That shit lame as hell. I'm gonna just use these then. These ain't as cool looking, but at least they can go in the corners. All right, so we'll do that, and then we'll get the outside piece there. Do a mini island, go down and around just like that. Then we'll do the mini island all the way across here. So I had a full kitchen with the mini island, which is really putting a lot of pressure right there on that couch. So we might need to take that couch up. Damn, this is a tight fit. This is a much tighter fit than I was thinking it was going to be. Damn, look at that refrigerator. That's some rich shit right there. I think this is going to be even too tight. This is a little too close to this table. I think maybe we can move the table over. I don't know. We probably can move the table over. I think that'll be alright. But we still need like the cabinets up top, which luckily these do come in those. So we could easily do this. Go around. Damn, you know what? This ain't looking like how I want it to. It's not looking bad, but like it ain't quite looking like how I really want it to look. I do like the fact they got the refrigerator piece right here. I can appreciate that for sure, even though this refrigerator don't really fit in it. So I was thinking if I go down, all the way down, that's gonna look weird. If I stop and go down here, that's gonna look weird. I guess this is probably the least weird it can get, is if I stop it there. I don't know, that's a funny looking setup. Funny looking as hell. I'm just playing around, but like, I don't know, this is kind of a funny looking setup, y'all. Looks a little goofy and shit. Looks a little goofy. I mean, I like it a little bit, but then at the same time, I don't like it. I can't tell if I like this or don't like it. Let's look at it from the inside. I mean, it's definitely a different vibe. I'm just not sure if it's a good vibe yet. I mean, it does give us everything we need. We got a kitchen, a dining room, a living room. It's just everything is a little too big. I think I need to get a smaller dining room. And this is supposed to be the bathroom, which, to be honest, I could probably take that down too. Flip this to the side. Yeah, that'd probably be smarter. Instead of making an enormous bathroom, I could just take this and move it and make this the dining room. Yeah, that actually looks a lot better. That way we got a full-size dining room and then the bathroom, because I was gonna make a big, like, amazing bathroom, but like, what's the point? This house ain't really that big. And then I'll take this and wrap this around so that'll feel like a big marble block. I gotta do a little bit of something different with this kitchen too, because it looks stupid as shit how I got it. But I think this will work though. I gotta add some more lighting too, because it's getting a little dark in this corner. So I'll just extend this 1, 2, another one, 1, 2, another one. Gotta stick with the same setup. Y'all know how it is. Same lighting setup. Damn, I just realized these are actually covering up a light. How does that look in there though? Okay, that ain't looking bad. That ain't looking bad. I think the layout could be a little bit better though. Cause see, this is over top of them cabinets. It really should be a little bit further in. But I think it's coming along though. It's definitely coming along. And then upstairs, I'm gonna just do every room gray for right now with carpet. Same carpet. Just to, man, look at these floors, bruh. Like, come on, man. What are we doing? What are we actually doing right now? Black door frames? Yeah, let's go black door frames. Just to add to the cool factor. Black door frames, yeah. What y'all think about leaving it traditional on the outside, super modern on the inside? I don't know. I ain't really too opposed to that. Let's have her and Santa chill on the couch just to help with our setup. All right, her and Santa chilling on the couch. I don't love the fact that this couch crops through on their leg. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see if I can find a little plant or a big plant for this corner. I mean, I like this one, but I want to find something a little bit different. See how this is? I want it to be like that actually, because it's less shading. I don't want to have all that shading in the corner. That make it look bad. This pot ain't bad. This pot ain't bad. I was thinking more like something like that though, just to add to the fun of it. Maybe add another one of these facing a different way. Yeah, just to give it a little bit more space. I like that. I like that. Add a little phone on the table. All right. All right, you know how we gotta do it. We gotta do it properly, man. We gotta do it properly. We gotta make sure everything is fitting and moving like how it's supposed to be. I think I'm gonna put these up here just to add a little bit of flavor. Same with this. I love this mouse because you could do all this from the mouse. Turn them a little bit just so they're not exact. Want to be a little bit different anyway. Okay. All right. Could I make this picture bigger now, or does it still look a little too crazy? Making that the size of the entire wall is just too much. It's a nice pic, but damn, I wish I could make it a little bigger, but unless I decide to make some more custom content, and I don't even know what size, like this size will be perfect. This size will be perfect right now. That size, but like not their pictures, my pictures. I could do that though. That's kind of nice. That is definitely kind of nice like that. Mine just so much fresher though. Maybe I should make some custom content out of this one. What's the name of this? Imagine Landscape. This is a different, I'll take a picture of that. I might make some stuff out of this, recolor. This one they use, this is somebody Chicago rappers. The size of this is nice too though. I like the size of that one. I was thinking, should we do a little bit of something where we kind of make it, damn, should I do a fireplace over here? Yo, a fireplace might go crazy over here. Little fireplace vibe. I mean, you could put one up. I got some nice small ones, so I could easily do that. I still think this table needs to be a little smaller. If they got a smaller version of this table, yeah, that'll be perfect. This one right here. Because I think this table's just a little too much for this amount of space. Yeah, I think that'll be a little bit better. That way you have some room, like being right on top of everything. I do wish I could have got a bigger one, but sometimes you gotta just go with what you gotta go with. Trying to think about how I want to set up this corner too. I might want to do something like that there, maybe do something like that there. You gotta add some rugs. You already know that. If you know me, you know exactly what rug I'm going for right now. Even though this one kind of, that little black furry one is kind of nice too. I mean, I'm open to other rugs, but the one that always just hits, even though these two move that a little bit closer, maybe I'll switch it up. Maybe we'll switch it up because I kind of like that circular rug. Mostly in here, it's a little bit different of a vibe. That leopard print would be crazy, but I don't know. I might actually go with something a little different. I might go with the fur rug under the table though. Yeah, I think this gray is gonna look good under there. Yep, it does. Yeah, I'll go with that because that's like a gray tint too. And then of course we're gonna get a different floor for the kitchen. Can't have carpet in the kitchen. Damn, this is shiny, huh? I do like shiny floors, but this one just ain't really hitting all like that. It's shiny, but it's kind of ugly low key. That one don't shine like the other one, but it do a little bit. I never realized we had shiny floors. They're not really mirrored, but they are shiny though. I gotta try and think like what's gonna look the best though. Shiny ain't gonna probably look the best. I think that looks kind of nice. And they'll say we take that and go with like a little border around that thing too, just to make sure you know that's blocked. I could do this now too. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should go, oh, that's interesting. Never thought about putting that way. Wait a minute, we might have just figured something out. So if I put a wall there, I don't necessarily have to have this there, but I could put that there. And then I could go cabinet here. Oh shit, I think we might have figured something out. Cabinet here, and then continue this here, and then pull that there. Yo, I think we might have just figured something out, y'all. I never did this before. So this feels like we got like a little storage area. See, I told you I be frying lobsters, bruh. I be frying this shit up in here, man. I'm telling you, look at this. See, because it's like that's a storage unit and you still got your island and it still doesn't interfere with the inside right here. You can still have your inside, plus you got your island. Then you got your, yeah, this is actually coming out really nice. Let me say this. And let me say this recording. Say the game first and say this recording second. I am very surprised that this came out this nice. I mean, we still got a whole lot to do because we still got to make the bathroom and all of that. But right now, I'm not mad at this. I should probably change the windows though. And the doors. I should probably make this more of an actual modern house. I probably should do that. I was thinking maybe go black instead of the white starch, the white stark look. What you think? The black? Yeah. I think the black just looks a little bit better with this color wall. I like to do some shit on some unique vibes. You know, like I like to play with the Martin colors, man. I do like to do that. I think it adds a little bit of fun. It also adds a little bit of uniqueness to the house, but I just don't know if this is one of them type of houses I really want to play them games with. But I do like doing shit like this because it's just unique. I think that's one thing about nowadays that we done got so far away from color that it kind of takes the uniqueness out of everybody's crib. Everybody's house look the same and shit. But at the same time, I don't know if doing this right now. Ooh, I do like them two colors together though. That purple and that damn mauve color. I kind of like that. I think I'm gonna leave that for right now just to play with it. Then we need a nice little backsplash design for the kitchen. A nice tight tile. Yeah, this is perfect right here. Nice tight little tile. This is shiny though. This shiny shit kind of fucking me up. Give me like that. Yo, big shout out to all of y'all too, man. I just thought about it. I saw that comment that y'all left. A lot of y'all liked it, so I say y'all. But you was talking about EA working with me and how like they just wouldn't match with me, and I totally agree with that. And it's sad too because see, that's why I say that diversity shit that they always preaching is not real, because they don't really like diversity. They don't like diversity in mind. They like diversity in skin color and exterior, but a lot of these companies and shit, they don't like diversity in thoughts and mind. So if I think different or I say something different than what they're thinking that is right, then all of a sudden they don't like diversity no more. And it's like, but that's what make us diverse though. You're not diverse if you got 100 people, they all look different, but they all think the same. That ain't diverse. That's not real diversity. Diversity is like 100 people, everybody look different, everybody think different, and then they come together to make some shit dope. That's diversity. But you know, they ain't really following that rule. So it is what it is. But I'm gonna keep doing me and keep doing what I do, and I'll be fine doing that. I think that'll be perfectly fine for me. I do want to add some plants up here because I like doing that. It just gives this a little bit of something, a little bit of interest. Even though it's sticking up outside of where it's supposed to be, but I still like to do it. It just gives it some visual interest, you know what I'm saying? It just looks nice to me. These cabinets ain't the best. I might end up going back and changing these cabinets, but for right now, I'm dealing with them. And let's see, as far as windows, if I was to just change and go with a modern look, which I don't know if I should do or not. I want to do something a little different. I could add some custom content somewhere in here. Sounds like somebody's shooting outside. I don't know what the hell that is. Like that. See, that does look good. And we could add some window stuff to it too, since we do that now. Since we bout that life now, we actually can play around with some stuff. I still don't like curtains, but for the sake of being different and having some designs going, I deal with it, but I still don't like them. But they do make the house feel a little different than they would if these were just wide open. I don't know though. Maybe it's the color, but I'm not really feeling them. Should we go black on there? For some reason, this one's like see-through. Let's just say we make this a different thing because I can't have the same exact custom content. I could go with this one though, since it's different and it's the same vibe. Damn, I just picked the same one like a dumbass. Go with this one. Yeah, like that. That little shortcut was one of the best things I ever found. I don't know. I don't mind these curtains though. And possibly these windows. I might want to just go with my normal all the time long horizontal joints just because it's tried and true. I could go double cheese. 2 of the custom contents minus in size, one up a little bit higher than the other. Kind of like that. Wait, give me the same picture but just one. Yeah, one down, make it smaller. Yeah, like that. Kind of like that, y'all. Kind of like that a little bit more than that's a Hellcat. I hear that bitch crying. That motherfucker whining. Let's see. Take that down. It's so funny. Like, I can hear the cars and know exactly what they are when it's like V8s and shit, though. Only V8s. I don't really know the other ones. Because I got a V8. I know what a normal, like, Hemi sound like. And I know what them damn Hellcat engines sound like. They're very distinctive. But, like, I know when I hear a car that sounds just like my car, it's usually the police. Because the police had them V8s, them Hemis and shit. You hear that damn whine? That's either a hood nigga or a white dude that's really into cars. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but my game crashed, so I got some tea, because that's what I do. I be needing that tea. My game crashed before, what did I do? Okay, it crashed before I messed with the wall. Damn, it crashed. Alright, that's okay. That's alright. It didn't save what we did with the windows, but that's alright. All I did was I took these, did them like this, and then deleted these, and then I took this, put this in the center, and then took the second one and put it underneath, made them smaller, and then brought this one up, kind of like that, but I made it look a little bit better, so we brought it down just a tad like that. And then I took the window stuff, I think I went with this one. Nah, I had went with these, which I wasn't sure about yet. I wasn't sure about these, but I had threw these up there like that. And then we had did together, we did this purple, that purple, and then this mauve, right? We did that mauve color. Where the hell we get that mauve color from? Where we get that mauve color from though? Damn, nah, I don't know where I got that color from. Oh, right there. Cool. So I had did that, and then we took this exact picture. I did a little bit of this off camera, but you're gonna see me do it now. And I put the Martin picture on there, so let's find that. I did that just for the hell of it, just to see how it would look. And then we had made this black. Cool. All right, now I think we pretty much exactly back to where we was. Now I don't know if I'm gonna want to keep these like this. I probably should throw a little light up too, like right here, like maybe like boom. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I definitely like them two pictures together though. Them two pictures together is definitely fire, but I don't know about this though. And I don't know about these damn curtains. These curtains are cool though, cause they kind of give it that modern feel, but like also still a little traditional. I still kind of want Santa. Yeah, we need Santa. Oh, they still locked in. Okay, cool. We'll just leave them like that. That might have been what crashed the game though. And then I want to do the same thing. I think I might want to just replace all these windows with these. No though, man, because then we really committing to that modern shit, and I'm not opposed to that. It's just, it's gonna change the entire look of this house. I do like the fact that you can have a white inside and a black outside. I do like that, but do I want to do that? Or do I want to go with something? See, that's kind of fresh, man. I kind of like that, but you got to do some window dressings. You have to. There's no way you can play this without doing that. You know, I like louvers though, and they don't have no louvers in here, I don't think. They got some louvers. That kind of goes. If I made these black, that might look like it blends in. It kind of blends in. I kind of like that. I might just leave one of them up just to see. Ooh, I like that one a little bit more. This one is even nicer. That one stick up on the outside of the window, but that look kind of nice though. I kind of like this, y'all. It's a little different. It's a little something different. I usually don't do window coverings, but that's definitely something I want to start doing, because you want to cover up your windows. It looks weird when they're wide open like that. It just don't look right. Then maybe we could go with something nice and narrow, like something like that, or even make some of my custom content really, really small if I got 3 pictures that go together, which I highly doubt. Oh, I don't know. It's a good pick too. That's got the Martin vibes. I could use some anime shit. What if we went with like that and that? It's a little tight. It's definitely a little tight. Probably a little too tight. I could make these in a row though. See, I could do something like that. That actually isn't bad. I ain't mad at that. at all. Do we go with the colors though? I kind of like the colors, man. I like the little colors, yo. I like the colors. Oh, the backsplash didn't get saved either. I don't think I ever decided what I wanted to go with that. I think I was looking at this one last. Damn, even the top part didn't get saved. That's all right. At least most of it got saved. If most of it got saved, I'm happy. All right, then we go one there and one there. And then just to make everything look cohesive, we're going to move this one over. Like that. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Do we add a window to the kitchen? That is the question. If we could get a small enough window, I wouldn't mind it. Like something just flew in my damn eye. If we could get a small enough window, I think a window in the kitchen would look cool. But it's got to be small. It's got to be really small. Preferably like a rectangle too. See, this is... Man, that ain't gonna fit. I wish that did fit. I wish you could make it a little smaller, but that one's just too big. That's a good size window though. I could go with this one. This is a pretty decent size, but you gotta have something to cover it up. You can't have that just wide open like that. You could do a little shade. I think we could do a shade on this. I'm starting to do more and more with like shading and like window stuff, because you kind of got to. If you don't, it just starts to look like anybody can just look right up in your house. Yeah, see, that's kind of nice. I guess it's kind of pointless to have a window and then cover it right up, but at the same time, y'all get the picture. You know what I'm saying? You get the vibes. And maybe we could just turn it up just a little bit like that. Like we can manually open it. I think I would just do it like that. That way we know it's a window there, but we ain't really trying to keep it wide open. And then I want to put some lights in the kitchen on the side, very small, just to let people know we got some light action. I want to do them under cabinet lights too. Those RGBs. Need the RGBs. Yeah, strip lights. Yep. I want to put these under the cabinet just so it gives it that like underglow look. See, that look good. I like that. We can even put one right there too. That look nice. That look real nice. I like to add this little glow in places where you want it to feel like it's special. Like right here would be a good spot to add it. Just anywhere where it's gonna be like a little special. You want a little light to just shine a little bit. I like that. I like that. So honestly, this is coming along pretty nice. I don't know about these curtains though. I still don't know about these curtains. If I go with the black ones maybe, but then it's like they closed off, so I don't know. I could go with these windows and then just go with the same thing. All right, so let's get a look at this. You see it? You see the living room? All right, look at it. Look at it. You got a good look at it? All right, let's delete it. And then let's try these windows and see if they look any better. Boom, boom, bam, bing. And then put the same window dressing on there. All right, now, do you think this looks better or worse than the other one? If I'm being honest, I think this actually looks worse. I think the other one looked a little bit better. And that's kind of crazy because I've never been a fan of curtains, but something about them curtains make it feel a little bit richer. A little bit richer. I think I might go with them. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt. Then with the kitchen, we're gonna do a little coffee machine. I think we'll do the coffee machine here. We'll do a microwave in the corner over here. Like that. Should we do the microwave maybe there? Yeah, let's do the microwave there. And then some counter clutter. You know, we gotta add a little bit of counter clutter. I don't want to add too much, but like a little bit. Got some cupcakes sitting over there. Maybe you got a little bit of Jack. Santa Claus like to drink a little bit. Santa Claus got a little Jack next to his coffee, you know. Maybe a little Sprite bottle here. Somebody was sipping on some Sprite and left it. Maybe they got an Amazon package and nobody opened it up yet. Just a little bit. I don't want to add too much clutter because I don't know how long we staying in this house, but we got some coffee cups. What I'll probably do is if I don't stay in this house, somebody else will. Gotta have a little area on the table to smoke because that's just a little vibe. I like that. The fountain machine is crazy, but then again, who wouldn't want a fountain machine in their kitchen? I know I would. We gotta have a Stanley somewhere too. Let's put the Stanley next to let's put the Stanley over there next to the fountain machine. I was looking for a little plant to go in the kitchen. Yeah, like a little plant like that. That's cool. I like that. I think that's good. I don't want to get too crazy because y'all know I could get crazy with this type of stuff. I could start getting to a point where it's like, all right, bro, just let the house be done already. But like sometimes I just like to lock in, man. And when I start locking in on trying to make stuff look cool, it ends up looking really good. But sometimes I'll be going overkill. Like with the outlets and shit, like that was very overkill. But it's like, if I plan on chilling in the house for a minute, it's not a bad idea because then we get to appreciate all these beautiful little details worrying about it. Like outlets. See, them outlets just add that little touch of realism, man. Just a little touch that I just love to see. A little light switch. Just a little touch of that realism. Speaking of that, we gonna need to get a little bit of a burglar alarm going. And then we need to get a thermostat too, which I think all of these can be thermostats. They don't all have to be these little, because this is such an ugly thermostat. This one at least matches. A lot of times the thermostat be right next to the burglar alarm. Why don't we do both of them right next to each other and then move the light switch down, or get rid of the light switch altogether. We put the light switch somewhere else. We'll just do them two right there. Let's calm down with the details. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Now we do have a little bit of modern mixed in with a little bit of old right now. And I don't know if that's something that I just want to completely switch up or not, but I kind of want to see how where it takes us. I want to see where it goes. Because I'm not set in stone with making this house have to look like it's old on the outside. That's not something that we got set in stone at all. To me, it doesn't really matter. So it's really about how it feels inside. Like most things, you know what I'm saying? How does it feel inside? I do need to vacuum this upstairs. I'm gonna have them vacuum this upstairs. Y'all stop doing what you're doing and come up here and vacuum, because this is ridiculous. Both of you get up here and vacuum, because this don't even make no damn sense. Look at this house, man. W Santa Claus though, man. Santa Claus got him some fine shit. Building her a house. I just noticed all this greenery is up here too. It's just gonna take a little time, but this is gonna look nice. Nah, y'all not done. Y'all are not done. Stop acting like y'all done. This floor is not clean. I don't know why y'all act like this floor is clean. This is not clean, y'all. There we go. Now it's clean. I think I'm gonna actually turn this dust shit off. I'm a little bit tired of this dust shit for right now. Just for right now. If you could turn it down, I wouldn't mind. Like every once in a while, I don't mind dusting. But like that shit constantly building up is getting old. So far, I'm liking what we got. This is a long episode though, so I probably should pause this one here. We could always come back and keep working on it. I think what I'm gonna do in the bathroom, I really need to have curtains everywhere. I'm just torn. Do I want to go with these tall windows? Because I can't have peeping Tom and peeping Tina peeping in my crib. See, that does look a lot better though. It really does. The big curtains. I think, honestly, I think it's we've hit that point where this house is not going to stay old school looking. I think we've hit that point, that crucial point. We cannot keep this looking like an old house. It's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work as an old house. We could try, but we're not gonna succeed. I was thinking, what if we made pretend shutters? That would work. If those weren't so far away, that would actually work. I don't even know what that is. It almost looked like a design though. This is kind of nice, low key. Wait a minute. I thought about doing some shit like this in real life one time. See, just to add that little bit of texture to your shit. See, I like that. It adds a little bit of texture to everything. I like that a lot. I didn't think I would like that much. We could add some shutters though to these windows if they had something that was thin enough. It looked like a shutter, which I don't think they do. They might, but I don't think they do. Let's see if we could type it in. Shutter. Yep, shutter. Let's see what they got in shutters. Damn, they do have shutters. I mean, we could do this. They got a thin one. They do kind of got a thin one. Damn, I never did shutters before on a modern house. Never did that. Shutters on a modern house seems very crazy. But then at the same time, if it fits your macros, make it work. Damn, you could actually see through those. That's not what I'm looking for though. That's kind of cool that you got stuff that you could just open up and that'll feel like it's wide open. I like that. Not for this house, but that's still kind of nice. If we did black shutters, would that make this house feel any more old school, or is it just gonna look like a house, a modern house with things stuck on it? Yeah, that looks stupid as shit. So I think we're selling the ship, y'all. I think we're selling the ship that this house is no longer going to be a traditional looking house. Santa Claus and Sia was like, nah, I think it's time for us to just upgrade completely. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Why the door handle so high up on this door? This would have been a really good door, but them door handles, how you going to turn the doorknob, yo? Whoever built this was not thinking of that. You can't have the door handles up in the middle of the door. I want a door that looks just like that, but like not. Yeah, see, like this one, they thought of that. Let's get this one. That's black. This is like a stone color. I kind of like that one. That's got a little bit of something on it. I think I'm gonna go with that one. And then for like the little side pieces, the pieces that people usually use to break in your house, I'm gonna go with something like a little thin. I really want to put these here, but like I kind of want to cover them up too, so it makes no sense to really put them here, because then I'm gonna want to put a curtain up to block them. Is this curtain shit stupid, y'all? On one end of the stick I feel like it is, and the other end of the stick I feel like it isn't. You know what? We don't need a window on each side of the door. We don't even need that. We don't even need that. That's fine. We'll do that. We'll do this. Put that there. Add a curtain to it like that. Or we could add the ones in the living room. Whenever we want to add something different, I'll add these. See, that might be kind of cool, just to kind of break up the same old. Plus, it's only going to be one window there. That's probably the windows I put in the bathroom too. Or do we go with the curtains? I think to break up the same shit, I'm gonna leave it like that. All right, then I gotta figure out the bathroom, figure out the upstairs. Since we're changing everything about this house, we need to change the outside. Go with, like, you know what actually looks good that you wouldn't think looks good? Black houses. I know y'all might be saying black houses, but I'm telling you, I've seen multiple black houses and they actually look really nice when they're done. This ain't gonna look good right now because it's in the middle of two different designs, but black houses actually look real nice when they finish. So I'm thinking we might do something like that, a black crib. Black house with the modern railing. I'm telling you, this might look good, y'all. I mean, we abandoning the traditional look, but we got to make this work. However we do it, we got to make it work some kind of way. But I kind of like it already. I'm definitely not mad at it. Do I still want to keep the brick foundation though? That is the question. Or do I want to trade that for like yeah, I probably should trade it for like the gray brick. They could say they painted the brick. See that dark gray? See, that does look good. I'm telling you, after a while, after you see this house start to come together, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. That this black house is gonna look nice. This wasn't even supposed to be a building episode. We were supposed to be playing the game this episode, but things happen, and before you know it, we building a modern crib. I gotta make time to edit, man. I got so many videos backed up. Y'all probably don't even know. It's probably April right now. But I had started, like, I've been so into what we've been doing on the game that I haven't really been thinking about like how many videos I'm making. And then like I looked at it and it's like 30 videos. It's not 30, it's like 20. And it's like, damn, I gotta get the editing. Like I can't just keep sitting around playing the game. I gotta get the editing, man. This look like the Addams family's house. Just give it some time, man. Give it some time. I'm telling you. Right now it's looking like Addams family, but when I replace all these windows up here with better windows, see, them windows ain't gonna be able to stay like that. And even that door, I don't think I'm gonna go with the same door. I think I'm gonna go with something that's still, yeah, that's like open more, because that's gonna be more of a luxury type thing. And then the upstairs is only 2, right? Or 1. So we could do like a little sliver window like that. And then like in the bathroom, I'm gonna go with these windows. I'm about to have to pause this episode though, because my throat is I don't know what happens. I think it's just too much talking, and it's just like my voice just starts to go. But yeah, y'all see where we going though. Y'all see where we going with this. This is gonna be a amazing crib, man. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about it so far. I think it's gonna be really nice. It's definitely gonna be one of them houses that we keep in the series no matter who lives here. Might want to change the ceiling too while we playing around. Maybe make it, is a black ceiling? Yeah, that's not gonna look right? Black ceiling? Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. What about a gray ceiling? Gray ceiling ain't bad. Gray ceiling's not bad. I don't know if it's better than just having a white one. What about a tan? A little bit of tan. Just to kind of make it feel, it looks dirty. It is dirty. Yeah, we can't have that. I think I'm gonna just leave it white for right now, because it's nothing really wrong with it being white. Oh, here's some ceiling paint right here. Okay, so we got a tan color. We got a little bit darker of a tan. Then we got a black. Just a little bit tanner of a tan. I think that's cool. A little bit tanner of a tan. I like that. I'm about to pause this episode to y'all before I destroy my vocal cords. I love y'all.
That was amazing.
Hey, go check out Sonny D. It's like the great Sonny D. Hey.
All of those long, hard hours of working definitely pay off. I see that.
Sonny Daniel Enterprises.